That looks tight, sort of tight. Is that right? I don't even know.
Look at that right there.
Hey everybody, we are back at the 650 Ninja and we are going to change the exhaust today on this beautiful thing. I've got that eBay exhaust if you've seen my shorts. Let's see how it sounds. Ready and go. So first things first, you need to remove the left and right stays from the bike. You don't necessarily have to, but it's a lot easier to get to these bolts that you can see here on the left and right side. So we're going to go ahead and loosen up both of these brackets and stabilizers to ensure that we can get the muffler out. After you do that, it's really just the clamp at the bottom. So you can see that I got the clamp loose as well. And now I'm just using a rubber mallet to kind of force the muffler, the original muffler, back. It didn't want to budge, so I ended up using a screwdriver flathead to kind of pry open that flange so that it would come loose, and here it comes. Look at that. Boom. There it goes. Look at that ugly thing. So let's look at the new one. Oh yeah, this one looks a lot better. It's so much lighter, and it will fit in here nicely when we get to that point. So need to clean it up a little bit. It had a lot of some damage from me with the screwdriver and just overall some burrs that I wanted to make sure that the slip-on would actually slip on. So got my little Dremel out, worked with that, used a little bit more with the, the sandpaper by hand. And then we got it to slip on shortly after that. So a little bit of grease to help it out. I know some of you are probably going to say bad idea, it'll smoke up pretty good, and I don't care. I'll let it smoke up and burn off, and I'm fine with that. But anything to help kind of lubricate, get that on there, to my advantage, I'm going to use. So I was able to get that snug on. However, I did have to readjust the mid pipe a little bit, and when I did that, those springs you can see there, they really they lost their elasticity. Very strange. So I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but really it's just getting everything lined up, getting an additional bracket up on there at the top, as you can see, and then putting the final brace piece in here to hold the the tail end of the pipe. And once that's in, really the install is complete, as you can see here. So got that all cinched up, and then you'll see some vibration. Obviously you need to do some more adjustments, but wanted to give it a go. Oh yeah, that is a lot louder than the stock, than that stock muffler right here. But it's still very loose, and it's almost like I undid these springs that were tight once, and now I've ruined them. They're not as tight as they need to be. Ooh, that's already very warm. Okay, so the exhaust is on. I just got to figure out how to tighten it all up, put it all together. I wish you could see the cool labeling, but that doesn't really matter. It's just the noise that I'm going for. So definitely louder than what I'd expected, but one thing down.